Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new standards of excellence.
Yes.
Say yes to engaging reportage with a difference.
Yes.
Introducing Yes International Magazine.
Your childhood, you grew up in Surulere.
I grew up in Lagos. I grew up in Lawansin, and then partly Lawansin and Ipaja.
Yes. Okay. So, what fond memories of those days can you remember?
I said one of it already when we used to bath outside on top of the gutter. I'm number 7 out of 10 kids. My 2 elder sisters left the house early. Then another of my sister also was also not around. She was in the east. So the remaining of us, we were staying in Face Me, I slept you then. One scene. Just by that Zamba bus stop, the next house then. I think there's a bank there now. That's where I used to live. And then before we now moved to Ipaja, where we moved to our own house, and then we stayed in Ipaja Shagari Estate for a very long time. And then that's just it. Nothing. Of course, this normal stubborn child growing up, and then you receive the beating of your life and all those stuff. And then for any little thing, my mother was quick to resetting your brain. I grew up with that kind of a mother. Yes, Abada was quick to search. Abada was quick to resetting one's brain with slaps and all. And then basically that's it. Nothing much growing up and all the stuff.
You hardly talk about your dad. Why is that so? Is it that you didn't spend enough time with him, or
No. We all lived together. We lived together, but my dad was the calm one. So even as a child, when you're growing up, and then even when you lie, my father will believe you. Even if he doesn't believe you, he will just leave you to your tent to Israel kind of thing. You understand? My mother was the so before you lie to my mother, even some truths that you tell my mother will tell you are lying. So that's why I talk more of her than I used to talk of my dad. My dad was the calm person. My dad was the calm one. So now you can tell me to go and do the dishes. Let me just use an example. Tell me to go and do the dishes. I tell my dad I have tummy upset. My dad will say I should go and sleep. I shouldn't do anything. But tell my mom that I have tummy upset. My mom will still tell you, go and do that. Go and wash that plate. You must still go and wash it. Do you understand? So my dad was that calm person, He was not that
Okay, your father, what is his name, and your mother, what is her name?
My dad used to be a judge, Nwosu. Then my mom, Joy Ifoma.
Okay, now these your siblings that you just talked about, what are their names? Your siblings, you just mentioned them, say yourself.
Let's take we have Ngozi, we have Nkiru, we have Ekene, we have Chime, we have Gozie, we have Ogo is late now. We have Ogo, then myself, then we have Bosse, we have Emeka, and then we have Nonso. Oh, Bosse, her name is Chekube, but we call her Bosse anyway.
You hardly talk about your immediate family. Why? Let's wrap up on that note.
This life is about Yaw, and then it's about this job. I told you before, I don't do anything personal on social media. I've always said that. I said it when we just started talking. And then I just prefer it that way. I don't allow people into my privacy. I said it before, right?
Okay.
When we were talking. Yeah. And I didn't even know you were going to ask me this, so I still don't.
I wasn't planning to ask you because I know somebody said I should ask you. So it then now.
Anyway, you still do not have an answer.
Yo, thank you so much for your time.